Hi Cancer, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. In this reading, I'm going to let you know how your person feels, what their next move is going to be towards you. I'm also going to do some cards for singles. So, if you're in separation and you still want to know if anyone new is coming to you, you can stay tuned for that. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Feel free to check your other placements if it doesn't. What's the energy here? The person that Cancer has in mind, what's their energy towards them? What's this person's energy? Okay. 10 of Wands. Okay, this person's energy towards Cancer. 2 of Swords. Wow, this person is making life so hard for themselves. You guys could be in separation. They do want to cooperate and find a way to make things work, but they're actually like carrying more than they need to be carrying some type of burden and refusing to see. Some of you might be dealing with someone who's enabling someone in their family or a friend. This person, whatever the case is, them carrying this burden or whatever they're carrying, it could be past pain that they're carrying, but whatever it is, they're refusing to see the need to let it go. They're refusing to see. It's like you're trying to show someone what type of issues they have and what they need to work on, and they're just denying it. They're just like, I don't have a problem, there's nothing wrong with me, that type of thing. So also, I'm getting that they're carrying feelings, but they're carrying feelings for you, but refuse to see that. But they are taking a break and giving this a lot of thoughts. They also might be quite busy with work, unable to stay one place. This could be someone who travels for some of you, but I see them. It's almost like they want to make this work with you. They want to figure out how to make things work, but they also want to keep themselves stuck. It's almost like the fear of facing what they know they need to do. What's Cancer's energy when it comes to this situation and this person? What's going on with Cancer? Okay. So you are in like protective mode, like a true Cancer. You are protecting your heart. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, some of you, or Leo. Okay, so I'm seeing that in order to keep the peace or to keep yourself happy, you are doing what you need to do to stay happy, to protect your heart, to keep the peace. But there's still this 5 of Wands energy, so maybe this person is still kind of fighting against you, being kind of negative or in denial. And I see that this has made you hesitant to take any leap towards them. I see that you're trying to give this more time or just giving it space. I see that you're open to helping this person, but you are also thinking about yourself as well. What's the mutual energy here? What's the mutual energy between the two? So the connection right now could be a Capricorn for some of you. We got Leo again. But the connection right now is, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of slipping. There's some instability going on, obviously, because one person doesn't really want to admit to their role in this relationship, kind of having a downfall at the moment. But it could be that they are working on this, whatever they're in denial about, whatever they're carrying. I feel like they are low-key admitting it to themselves, just not admitting it to you. So they may when someone like feels triggered because you bring up something, they know that there's something wrong with them, but they're not going to say it. So this person, maybe they know and they're working through it, but they don't want to say, yes, this is something that's wrong with me and I'm vulnerable. No one wants to say that. But this relationship, this situation is going to take a lot of strength, a lot of patience to get through and to improve. And it's going to make you see how strong you are, and also making them see how strong they are. What's coming up in the near future for this connection? What's coming up in the near future for this connection? Okay. Slow progress. Oh my goodness. Very slow progress. Could be dealing with a Virgo, some of you, or a fellow Cancer. There's forward movement, but it's like back and forth. It's like the more this person is in denial, the slower it's going to be. They're not pushing you away in the near future, but they are kind of refusing to do the work or admit that they have something going on, that they're carrying something. So let me see what comes up here. What are the love messages for Cancer? True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Some of you have the patience for this. With chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and we have you deserve love. You are lovable. So I see that a lot of you have the patience here because you feel this chemistry. You feel like this is love. Some of you may or may not end up with this person in the long run. But I do see positivity going on here, like a lot of positive coming out. But it's for those of you who are willing to have patience with this person, because they are just in denial, denial, denial. Let me look at your main spread. This person. Okay. So Cancer. What's going on with Cancer? And the person they're dealing with, how do they feel about Cancer? What's their next move gonna be? Okay, this is all about healing. 3 of Swords in reverse. This person is healing from something, but they're in denial about the fact that this thing is still affecting them. It's almost like they don't want to believe that or admit that. They do want to come out of any type of separation, any type of feeling that they've lost you, or whatever they feel like they've lost in their life in general. They want to come out of that, but there's this fear, the 6 of Swords. This person has a fear of the healing process, fear of letting go and fear of change. The idea of moving forward, shifting their energy and changing scares this person. It could be a Gemini for some of you. Got Cancer again coming out. But they do wish to reconnect. They got the Lovers in the position of their wishes. They do wish to have this connection. But you know what though? You see, in their center is the 6 of Cups in reverse. This is about something in the past holding someone back. Okay? This is in their center, their core. This is the core issue. They're healing from something, but it's still holding them back. And what's blocking is the whole soulmate connection. So being in a relationship, you know, they say love will bring up your triggers. Your relationships will bring up your triggers, your childhood issues. The relationship, the connection they have with you is great and everything, but they may feel triggered at times, like feel feelings of jealousy, possessiveness, fear of abandonment. So this relationship kind of scares them. Healing scares them. This person is terrified. Just like any other human being. I mean, their next move is a 6 of Wands. For some of you, you may be dealing with someone with addiction, because the first thing I got from this is that this person's agreeing to go to some type of rehab, or even if their issues they're dealing with, agreeing to go to therapy. I feel like this is them being kind of congratulated or praised for taking the steps they need to take finally. But also this is them deciding to do the right thing, whatever the right thing is. Doesn't have to be therapy, doesn't have to be rehab. It could be making things right with you. But their next move is to step up, to be that person, you know, not to be a failure. So they see you as someone who has kind of showed them the way or brought things to light again, which could have triggered them, yes, but they needed to know or need to know very soon what's going on with them, what's affecting the relationship. But Page of Cups, Chariot. I do see that you may get an apology very soon from this person, or they may express something to you on an emotional level. This is a message that is filled with emotion, that is about feelings. The outcome is forward movement. So this person is finally very soon going to be deciding to take the risk, take the leap forward, even though they don't know where it's going to lead, even though there's a lot of fear. There's no real sign of what direction to take. But they're moving forward. So eventually they decide to step up, but there's a lot of stubbornness on the way and a lot of resistance with this person. But they eventually get there. What are the messages for this connection for Cancer? Wild cards. Synchronicity, optimism. I don't know why I was reading this as compromise. It's nowhere near the word compromise, but that's what came to mind. We have optimism and ego. Could be their ego making them not want to admit that they have something wrong with them, that they need help, that they need healing. Majority of people in the world today need healing, so it's not that there's something terribly wrong with just your person. It's most people in the world, some more severe than others. But when it's affecting your relationship, it needs to be brought to light. Pay attention to the synchronicities and stay positive here. For some of you, when wild card came out, I'm getting that this person may have had a wild past, like gambling, substances, or something that may have caught up with them. Not for all of you, obviously, but something is something from the past right in this person. Okay, right in their emotions. What is the advice for Cancer when it comes to love? Look at the bigger picture. So Sagittarius energy, balance spirituality and practicality. This is good for healing. Having a spiritual aspect to healing, but also doing the practical work. Physically going to get help and stuff like that. But looking at the bigger picture, looking at the fact that everybody has issues, nobody's perfect. Everyone on this planet is on a journey. Some kind of journey. Nobody's here to live a beautiful, perfect life with no issues at all, ever. So looking at the bigger picture like that. Work through your fears, Scorpio energy. This person, like I've been telling you, they got a lot of fears they need to work through, and it's these fears that are going to have them going back and forth about the journey they need to go on. Like they take one step, they see something scary, they step back like, no, I ain't going, I don't want to go. You talk to them a little bit more and they decide, okay, I'm going to go, I trust you. Doesn't mean they're actually going somewhere to get help, but it can be a metaphor. Okay, we have confidence is your key to success. Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. This would explain the ego with the person. For some of you dealing with a Leo moon or Leo Venus, where there's an ego of there's nothing wrong with me, I'm fine. That type of attitude. But Let me see something. What's with this Five of Cups in reverse? Clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. Soon they're going to start to open their eyes. Two of Swords is now in reverse. Clarifying this Five of Cups in reverse. This is 1 minute refusing to see, and then things becoming clear to this person. They start to realize why they're hurting, leading to this Ten of Swords, which is facing the pain of the past. And this could be you. For some of you, it could be vice versa. Facing the pain of the past, feeling it. But the Ten of Swords is all about that new beginning. Going through that pain, being triggered, being vulnerable and afraid. But knowing that this is the pain leaving your system or their system. Why the Chariot as the outcome? A lot of anxiety here. Some of you are dealing with the Aries, just so the Emperor. Clarify the Chariot. Okay. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands. So not knowing what path to take, but still moving forward. Eventually this person is more willing, more open. I just feel like this is them, or you if it's vice versa. But knowing that for the benefit of the relationship and the person, there needs to be change. They need to let go of this. Need to drop this burden, you or them. Okay, what's going on here for Cancer? We have trust. We have within the next few months. Oh, within the next few weeks. So we have wait. So we have wait and 2 time frames here. Something's coming up for you in the next few months. Something's happening in the next few weeks. This looks like a process to me. So you'll see results, you'll see change in the next few weeks, and I feel like you'll see even bigger change, positive change in the next few months as well. So it just gets better and better here as long as you have trust, or as long as they trust the process, or both of you trust the process. Okay, let me look at the singles. We have Gemini energy and Cancer. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Leo. So, single Cancers. What's going on with single Cancer? What's going on with single Cancers? Single Cancer is at a standstill, hanging around, waiting for love to show up at your door. You're not putting much effort into the whole I want love. You're kind of waiting for it to knock on your door. I don't know if you want to date the milkman or the mailman or woman, but you have to get out there. Some of you need to get out there. What's coming up in the near future for single Cancer? Three of Pentacles. I see that some of you could have issues you're working on as well, or maybe the reading was talking about you. I see you working on yourself a lot because there may be a feeling of instability, and I see you correcting that and moving into this Ten of Pentacles where there's this complete feeling, stability and security and commitment. So I don't know if you have noticed some issues within yourself and decided, I'm going to go and work on myself. I'm going to go clear my energy so I can attract love. Somebody's doing that. Who's coming towards single Cancer? Who's coming towards single Cancer? Strong connection. I get water sign vibes. I know this is not the card for it, but I just get that. But again, this is leading all back to you releasing that feeling within yourself where you feel like you're always going to lose someone, or it's always going to be rejection. Working on that and changing your beliefs. Maybe you've been watching videos and stuff about how your belief will create, you know, your situations in love. A lot of you are correcting those things. You have Leo energy as well. But this Ace of Swords here shows that you may have had a really horrible time in love, always attracting the same type of person, being annoyed. You found what's causing that, or you're soon to find what's causing that. Usually something in your energy, the past repeating itself. Learning that you're going to have to go back and correct the past, change the pattern. And this is what leads to this Ace of Swords, because Ace of Swords is that success after something has just failed and failed and failed, and you finally have that breakthrough where it's just success. So this looks like the constant pattern that you've been dealing with, and then finally getting the answers. Like, oh my gosh, it's been my own energy causing me to attract this type of person who's going to abandon me, hurt me, cheat. You know, you change that, you fix that, and you attract the one. Because I'm being drawn to this true love card, and you deserve love. All of these, actually. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Maybe you thought it was going to work out with the last person. Then you meet someone isn't your usual type. And keep in mind, that don't mean that they're going to be like not attractive. It just means that, like I just said, your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Keep this in mind, type and expectations. So your usual type would be that one that you've been attracting over and over again, the bad ones. And your expectation, if your subconscious mind just expects people to abandon you, to cheat, to betray you, that expectation has been repeating itself, and that's why your relationships have been failing. So when you see your soulmate may differ from that type and expectation, that's because you're correcting your energy, you're changing that pattern, hence the Ace of Swords. Okay, abundance, nine of Pentacles, getting what you want. So maybe the whole reading was talking about you needing to heal and let go of that past pain that's causing that pattern, or it could still be the person that some of you are dealing with. Whatever it is, though, this is about you shifting, you fixing what needs to be fixed. For example, if you're with someone that needs to be fixed, you can't fix them, they have to fix themselves. What if they take too long to heal? Some of you have the patience, like I said, to deal with it, to wait. Some of you don't. Some of you probably have to leave and work on yourself so you don't attract that type of broken person again, so that you can live happily ever after. You get what I mean? Life is all about this journey, okay? Cancer, this is what I'm seeing for you. This has been like therapy. I feel like I hope this was helpful, though, to be honest, like for real. I hope if you have a pattern that you can identify it and get rid of that. Because that, I tell people all the time, that pattern will, it's not gonna get to the point where it says, okay, fine, I'll leave. No, it's never gonna get to that point. It's gonna stay there until you fix it. And it will stay there forever if you don't. Trust me, it has no mercy. So do what you need to do for yourself to have you happily ever after, if that's what you want, all right? So you can check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on here. This one seemed to be all about healing. Maybe you want to know what else is going on, so you can check and see. Like if you enjoyed. Hit the notification bell if you plan on subscribing so you know exactly when I post the next Cancer read. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching.